I was divorced, and my son actually he freaked out on me. He says, "Dad, you're an idiot. She's 21. What's wrong with you?"
Is it necessary for you to support the family?
Why did you choose the Philippines? Why did you choose Filipina? Of our journey together, that was my idea, my target in life, to finish my education. That's why I stick with John.
So after I landed there and I started looking around, I said, "Wow, this place isn't bad."
What really made the relationship successful, John? What is your advice to your fellow foreigners?
This is the part 2 of the interview about age gap. So let's go ahead and continue watching.
Next question is, did you overthink before meeting your husband? And likewise, John, did you overthink meeting with your wife right now? Like, did you got scared, got like a lot of questions inside your mind?
You felt prior to meeting.
Prior to meeting, in my part, when you told me that you're coming over to visit me, I was excited. I've never, like what I've said a while ago, I've never doubt any bit, because I don't have a boyfriend, and I was excited of everything is going to happen.
I really like the straightforwardness. Like, didn't you just think that most Filipina, if this is their first time like meeting a foreigner, they would think, okay, his size is different from our size. Like,
no,
the weapon. You already know what I mean.
Yeah. No, because you're at age, you were at 21, you're still in adolescent stage actually, but you're going to the young adulthood, and everything was just an excitement. That's what I feel during the time, and especially that we were talking every day. After we met that day, we talk continuously every day. Actually, I was still in school during the time, and every time every time we finish school, I go to the computer shop. I walk to the from my school. I walk like 10 minutes walk to the computer shop before, because the computer shop is in the middle, in between our school and the house that I am renting during the time. So before I go straight to the house, to the rental house. I go to the computer shop, and I'm still in my uniform talking to John, and I actually get to the house like 10 o'clock already in the evening at night. And it was scary, because you're a girl walking in the dark street.
And of course, I'm how do you say, oblivious to what you're going through.
I was just excited, like nothing. Not during the time, it was just like when after 2 weeks talking to you almost every night after school, I was like, my God, is this I think this is it. Like, he's now my boyfriend, because we're already like dating. We're on that stage already. We're doing online dating already. I have no idea. I don't have a boyfriend, and I was free during the time. So I just keep talking to John. He's talking to me almost every day, every night. So, and that's it. I've never doubted any bit even when I first met him online. And we were talking through, Messenger, the Yahoo Mail.
Yeah, I know Yahoo Mail.
Yahoo Messenger. That's how we.
Yahoo Messenger.
That's how we talk.
How about you, John? Like,
people from summer.
How about you? Did you overthink about meeting her?
Prior to going, put it this way: I ran down to the Philippine consulate in Toronto, and I got a 59-day. They gave me a maximum of 59 days. I paid for it, and I talked to the woman to come out in the hall and take a picture in front of this big badge that says Philippine consulate. Canada. And I sent it to Jess. It was my airline ticket. I'm coming there. I'll be in September. I'll be there. And she's like, oh my God, he's coming 5 months from now. I was like, yeah. But in the back of my mind, I'm saying, wait a minute, she's 21. Oh my God. Oh.
I never doubted your age.
I start, in the back of my mind, I'm saying, what the heck is a 21-year-old woman going to see in an old goat like me?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I said, well, worst thing comes to worst, I'll have a 59-day holiday in the Philippines. That was the way I was thinking. So I set my mind to that. She might say at the airport, I don't like you. And I'm standing there like an idiot in the airport. Like, come on. Yeah, that thought entered my mind. But it was entirely opposite.
Okay. So destiny really meet you, John.
Yeah.
You were divorced.
I was divorced, and my son actually he freaked out on me. He says, Dad, you're an idiot. She's 21. What's wrong with you? I said, well, my other option was I was going to buy a big sailboat and sail around the world. He says, Dad, you're an idiot too. You can't swim.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. I already understand. What's your point?
I went to the Philippines. I said, well, that's safer. I'll be on land.
Safer with the Filipina.
Yeah.
Did you meet the family at first time? Or what's just
Yes, actually, I was surprised because coming out of the airport,
I came with
it was
my
a big
family.
caged-in area. So when I'm there with my suitcases and I'm looking, and all these people are shouting, hey, Joe, hey, Joe. I'm saying, who the hell's Joe? Hey, taxi, 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 taxi. I said, no, I've got somebody waiting for me. And they left me alone. So I'm looking around. I could see over the crowd because I'm 6'3". I'm going, oh, there's Jess away over there. She's about 100 meters away. And there was a couple of people with her. And I didn't know, well, she's in the crowd. I know she doesn't drive. I know somebody's going to bring her to the airport. And when I got out there, it was her father, her mother, and her older sister, who's a school teacher. So I'm like, oh my God. And the sister spoke English, but the parents didn't speak a word of English.
Right.
And her father's big smile on his face. He's looking at me going, oh, he's looking up at me going, oh, big guy. And then that was it. It was like,
instant family. He had an instant family.
Yeah, I was adopted.
First day he landed in Tacloban.
Did that scenario overwhelm you, John?
Yes. When I was in Manila, I hated it. I was up there for 12 hours waiting for the plane. 12-hour waiting period for a 1-hour flight. I can't understand that. And it was a madhouse, a zoo in that place. And I said, you know what? I gotta get out of here. I don't like the city. And I was glad when I hit Tacloban. The air was fresh.
And you saw my whole family.
And I seen her whole, and I met her brothers. There was 4 girls, 2 brothers, her aunts, everybody, cousins. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in a mob here. I didn't know what to expect, but it was amazing. It treated me like, whoa, hello.
A typical province family. That's how.
They're much more hospitable, actually, John. That's a good thing about Filipino family.
Yeah, not just from family from provinces.
I felt like a celebrity.
The whole family.
Yeah, because you're 6'3" and you're the only white there.
Yeah, I was. That's true. I was the only white guy.
You were big.
Yeah, and I wasn't just tall. I was huge. I was very muscular.
Yeah, when you was 59. But
I don't know. Things happen 10 years.
But John, when it comes to family, you already know a lot of things about Philippine family. Is it necessary for you to support the family? Let's go with you first.
Actually, no. It's not obligation. I helped on my own. And her father was a fisherman. I said, you know what, Jessa, what's the heck's your dad doing in a dinky little boat? And he's got to go from here to the mainland 1 hour.
You know what he did? He gave my father 1 million.
Yeah,
1.2 million.
1.2 million. I said, go buy a nice big boat. So he was like, oh my God.
Like
That was, hey,
After 1 week being
yeah, I
with,
says, what
with
are you doing in
us.
that dinky little boat? He's paddling around. I was like, come on, go get a decent boat. So he bought himself a diesel boat, 60 feet long. And, you know, he was like, oh my God, I won the lottery.
Wow.
I says, okay, you need another boat for your compressors and your dive crew. And he goes, oh my God. He was like, he couldn't believe it. He was like, oh my goodness.
Yes, of
I was
course.
like, yeah.
That's a
But to
big
me,
amount of money.
Well, no, but to me, it's like, okay, back then the
For
dollar
him,
was, it
for-
was like,
I asked him about that. Why did you do that? Why did you give my father
because I'd
such
burn it.
a big amount?
I'd
And
burn it
your
if I was on
answer
a holiday.
was like, even he didn't met me, he just met
Yeah,
because he liked my father a lot.
yeah.
Even it was just my father and him with each other, and he thinks he will still help my father
Yeah.
because he was a good man.
Yeah.
That was your answer back then.
Yeah, when I found out he was a fisherman, I went,
Mhm.
that's a hard life.
Mhm.
You know, like, God, he's out in the water all day. And,
Yeah, we have
I
a
couldn't do it.
very poor family growing up.
Yeah.
And I know what it is to grow up poor. I know what it is to grow up poor because I grew up in a bad area
UK.
in the UK. I was born 5 years after the end of the Second World War.
Ah, okay.
It was
I know.
still recovering.
Everything was a
from-
wreck
Everything was
afterwards.
a
Yeah.
wreck. I mean, a wreck. So
Yeah.
I know what poverty is. I grew up. My mother was single. My dad deserted us. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand those types of scenario. That's the reason why
Yeah.
foreigners are really generous because they've been through a lot too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Correct.
And you know, and a foreigner, okay, we like even a guy that's on pension, their pension is a lot more than what a Filipino makes in a month. You know what I mean?
Yes, true.
Mhm.
So it's like, hey, I've got all this money and these people are struggling. So I help. I even help neighbors of Jess's to
Wow.
put roofs on their houses and
Yeah,
things
you
like that.
help a lot.
I did.
He's a good man, Jessa. You both actually are destined
Aw.
for each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I
So
got a good partner.
why did you really choose the foreign country instead of the Philippines, Jessa?
Actually, I've been here just like over 2 years. I don't really have a plan to go outside Philippines. That's why we lived there for
Yeah,
10 years.
10 years.
But then things changes as we get age, and I was like, wait a minute. I always wanted to become a nurse. So after like 5 years after we're married,
Hmm.
that's how I decided maybe I should continue what I want to do in my life, which is nursing. So I studied nursing, and right after graduation, John
Sent
came
her
back
back.
here, and then I followed him here after I passed the
Yeah, she passed the nursing
exam.
exam in the Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah, but during the time, like 5 years being married to you, I don't really have plan to go
No.
outside the Philippines because it's not my plan. It never. That's why I always I studied very hard
Mhm.
because I wanted to work in the Philippines and grow old with my family as well because I love my family. Yeah, but things changes, especially when I saw John's health situations, and I'm not that healthy either. I've got asthma and everything, so I realized like, wait a minute, Canada is a good country. There is a lot of good health benefits here.
Mhm.
That's
True.
where that's how when I learned about the health situations. That's why we're here. That's why I considered Canada
Yeah.
now as my second home.
Well, our eventual
But still, we wanted to return to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
6 months.
6
in a
months
year.
here, 6 months there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's good
You
to
know.
know that you have plans for each and every
Yeah.
country. Because,
Yeah.
there are pros and cons in each country. Philippines, yeah, when it comes to medical, we don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
No, one of my friends died in the hospital down there, private
Yeah,
hospital. They left him out in the hallway.
we saw a
and he
lot of
died.
friends
Yeah.
struggling with their health
because his money was stuck in a
situations.
bank transfer. My God.
And why did you choose the Philippines? Why did you choose Filipina?
Because you. I
That's
would never
you,
have gone to the
Jessa.
Philippines. I never ever thought of going to the Philippines until I met her online. She just popped up and, oh, wow, she's cute.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, because Philippines before, I know you know this, Jessa, most foreigner doesn't know about Philippines. Most
you
of them,
don't?
they don't.
That's right. Especially in the year 2008 when I met you, John.
Oh,
Yeah, it
the
was
comments we used to get, oh, she's only marrying a gold digger, a gold digger.
a lot of people.
Where the
told me,
heck's the gold? I'm on a pension. What the hell are you talking about, gold digger? But
"Gold
people
digger." Yeah.
are so simple-minded when it comes to thinking about an older guy with a young girl. And I
Well,
was like, come on.
As what I've said a while ago, it's all about because of the hardship in life.
Yeah,
But
it's not everybody's like that. Not
I
everybody.
stick with you because I wanted to graduate in the beginning of our journey together.
Mhm.
That was my idea,
target, yeah.
my target in life to finish my education. That's why I stick with John. But then eventually you get to know each other and
I questioned her. Says, why a teacher?
yeah.
40 screaming kids in a classroom and paperwork every night. I says, come on. She says, I want to be a nurse, but it's very expensive compared to education. I said, well, guess what? You're going back to university. Welcome aboard for another 4 years. And she did. So she was like, whoa, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
Looking
Jessa.
after my future doesn't mean I am a gold digger.
No, I'm looking after both of us. And if I can do it, I'd help your whole family and all your
And
nieces and nephews.
you offered everything anyway.
Everything. I don't care. You know.
You offered
To
everything.
me, honest to God,
My father didn't even ask you for 1.2
well, he was
million.
surprised.
And you just
Poor
like,
guy.
okay, I'm gonna buy you a boat.
He thought I was just going to
Nobody
buy.
asked him money.
He thought I was going to buy him just a little bit bigger boat.
Yeah,
and
that's
then when I
what my
took him, he
father.
was, oh my God,
He was sad.
what's that? He says, well,
But anyway.
But that's amazing, John. I would say that most foreigners are really generous, especially if they know the person is honest and they are
yeah.
genuine people. You've been like a lot of places, John. You've seen Philippines, you've seen other places, but what really lured you to the Philippines? Aside from Jessa, let's not put Jessa on the side.
After I landed there and I started looking around, I said, wow, this place isn't bad. So I bought myself a motorcycle, a big motorcycle, and I was touring around the island with Jess. And I'm going, whoa, the beaches, the people, even right down to the people who own the sari stores. I'm like, they're all so friendly. And I went into some places that people says, hey, out of your mind, you're going into the mountains, the Bukid. He says, what the hell is a Bukid? Well, you're up into the mountain area with the NPAs there and this and that and kidnapping.
In summer.
And I'm like,
Yes.
so what? As soon as they found out I wasn't American, where are you from? I says, United Kingdom. Oh, welcome.
Oh.
Come to my house. I'm like, and these people are dangerous? No way. I got on fantastic with all the people up in the Bukid, you know? And after that, I bought a van, a Toyota Innova, and then we went touring all over the place. And it was like, oh my God, every little town, every little barangay, it was awesome. And it wasn't just because, oh, he's a white guy, a stranger, a foreigner, married to a Filipino. The people were genuine.
Yes, that's the Philippines. You
You
can
do that in Toronto or Ontario here, you know, when somebody's going to say, hey, I need some water from a radiator from a car. Get the hell off my lot.
Yes,
You know,
they
they're
say.
very cold. What are you doing on my property? Get off my property. I'll call the police. Wait a minute. You know, it's entirely different. I'm babbling again. Sorry.
It's okay, John. I would prefer to have an interview. Again, I want each and all of you to be comfortable with me because it's not just an interview.
Yeah.
Because I want to know you more, both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So, what really made the relationship successful, John?
Oh,
My
John.
relationship successful? I think it's because nasty temper when I need to use it. Not with Jessa, but if somebody gets in my face or hurts my family, look out. But at the same time, everybody says I'm a gentle giant.
Yeah, he
I'm
is
very kind,
very protective,
and
type of person
super protective of the
when it
family.
comes to the family.
You know,
and that's exactly what I like about you.
I think that's why I became friends of a lot of people, influential people in the Philippines.
And you became friends of my whole family.
Yeah.
Too.
What is your advice, since Jessa is a different nationality? What is your advice to your fellow foreigners in how to handle a Filipina?
Oh, well, don't come to the Philippines or whatever country you go into and expect them to become you or your background. You're going into a country that's accepting you.
No, it has to be 50.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
If I even moved to Shanghai, China, I want everybody in there to come to my religion, my way of thinking, and the way I do things. No. Adapt to their way. And if you can get in there, and then you can suggest things, but don't go in there and say, I'm going to rule this place. Don't have an attitude. Don't have an attitude.
You were a straightforward person. If you don't like,
I'd tell you off if you did something really bad to my family. Oh, look out, you know. And when Jess, I met my 2 daughters and my son, instant friends. And they're older than her. And they're looking at me, hey, Dad, she's really nice. She's cute. She's awesome. You know, and it was like, oh my God, accepted her right off the bat.
But before they met me, when we in our first year of marriage, they were just like,
Dad, I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. The only one that accepted us was my son, Jason. And actually, you know what? You know who her best friend is?
Yes.
His ex-wife.
My ex-wife.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, what are they saying about me?
Okay, but have you ever experienced tampo with Jessa? Because, you know, Filipina has talking
Tampo,
behavior.
yeah, I know what tampo is. Sometimes when I say something, she goes, then she goes, whatever that means, ay nako. Now she's, what the heck's that? And she's away, she'll go into the bedroom. I say, aren't you talking to me?
Yeah, I won't say
my
anything.
God. But I go out and I come back. I go see one of the family, come back.
And then
then I'll come back in 20 minutes. And she said, hi, are you hungry? I said, yes.
It's better that way. At least she has a mild tampo. Have you ever heard that there are Filipinos that are extreme at tampo? Like they would bat you?
Yeah, if she's got a frying pan in her hand, I run.
I think we've experienced all kinds of...
I want you to promote your channel, guys. Promote your channel, please.
Oh my God, I don't know how to say this yet.
Well, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Hey, everyone.
Because it's gonna be our channel anyway.
Jessa has an amazing channel. It's called Jessa K Channel. It's on YouTube and it's also on Facebook. And if you like it, can you please hit notifications, subscribe, a like, and share. Learned all that. But hey, you know, honestly, all my family and all my friends here love her. I've even got people in Norway and people in Australia subscribing to her. And friends of mine and all go, oh, wow, I didn't know she was that good.
Yeah, guys, mainly Jessa K Channel is all about successful long-term relationships between, you know, Filipina and Westerners or Europeans.
That's the beginning.
And, but I wanted when I get home, I wanna interview some government employees as well, because I wanna hear their story about being an employee in the government. You know, because you know the salary. I wanted to know.
In comparison to the average worker.
The comparison of their salary to being
the Philippines.
Being a overseas Filipino worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even
Because
we're going
I'm
to talk.
planning to interview some Filipino workers
Yeah,
here
the whole
as
bunch
well
here.
in
We want to
Canada.
talk to a whole bunch
So
of
I just
Filipino
wanna
ladies.
compare.
That's actually
That's
one
the
of the
plan.
best, and it really is
Yeah,
informative. It's really informative.
Oh.
yeah, because you're just going by our opinion of what Canada's like.
Mm.
Hey, I'm not the Prime Minister, and I don't make the rules. And let's go out and get okay. Ismi, oh, you're working in Toronto. Hi, what's your opinion of Toronto and how you relate to Canadians? That's what we want to do. And what brought you here? And what are you doing, etc.
Yeah. My husband is gonna be my sidekick.
Yeah.
Because
your
I'm still,
co-host.
yeah, I'm still a camera shy, and
No, you're not.
sometimes I don't know what to say in
It's
front of
okay,
camera.
Jessa. It's okay. You would be comfortable in all. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
So you have
Thank
that
you.
$100 smile. So don't worry about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same with you. You have that $1 million smile. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, you captured me with your smile on your the first video I saw.
Well, that's what I said when I first seen you. I went, wow, you're cute. Roger, don't get mad at me.
Don't worry. He's not jealous when it comes to me because he
Oh,
knows
yeah.
that I'm really in love with him.
Oh.
There you go.
Guys, thank you so much for this awesome interview. I really appreciate both of you. And I'm sorry if I took a lot of your time because already it's
No.
10:30 p.m. in Canada, I'm
We're
sure.
happy. We're very happy to be on your channel. Thank you so much.
And you'll be joining our live next Friday, right?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
Next
excited.
Friday. Okay.
Yes.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah. I'll be fine.